Hi, I'm Ryan, and welcome to my coding bootcamp journey. In this series, I will share my experiences as I go through Flatiron School's web development program. If you know anyone that would be interested in this series, please send them to the link at the bottom of your screen. All right, so what is new this week? So last week we got started with Sinatra basics and pretty much just covered the controller portion of it, and this week we actually got into getting the models, views, and controllers all to work together. So the controller is pretty much like the traffic cop, so to speak. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but it determines what logic to run based on what web page the user goes to, like slash in so whatever. And then by determining, oh, okay, they went to slash show, and so they went here, so run these processes through the model, and present this view, which is just an HTML page. So yeah, we got into that. So yeah, that was fun to see. And struggles, yeah. We were working on like on dynamic routes, had to do some like arithmetic operations based on the page that they were going to, like slash add slash one slash two, and then it shows the number three, that kind of stuff. And when I was working on this lab, was wasn't quite I wasn't quite in full gear yet. Not all of the hamsters were on the wheel at the time, and while I was I was building up some if else statements, and for the life of me right, if you ask, I'm not sure why I did it like this, but I had the genius idea of setting an arithmetic function to an instance variable. And for people already that know how to code, it's like, wait, what? You did what? You did what? With what? And a variable of any kind, regardless of what scope it is, a variable returns a value. Even if if you created a variable hello, and you equal it to the string hello, that's a value. I mean, it's the string hello, but it's a value. An arithmetic function doesn't return any values. It performs a specific operation, and for for the life of me, I don't know why I was stuck on this. And so I was like, wait, why is it? What do you mean unexpected? What are you talking about? Okay, maybe I have to go with case statements. All right, hack away at it, and I get the same error message. Unexpected when I'm like, well, how else am I supposed to, check conditional if I can't use it? For whatever reason, I thought that because we were working in a Sinatra controller, that I couldn't use I couldn't use if else or or case statements. for some reason that entered into my brain that I'm like, okay, so so we can't use these obviously because they're not working, and so how all right, you know what, I'm gonna ask a technical coach to help me out with this. It's like, yeah, and inner monologue once I figured, it's like, yeah, doofus, you set an arithmetic function to a variable, what are you doing here? So yeah, so that happened. And for victories, I on the so every week I get a 30-minute on one with my cohort lead for any questions or anything, just to make sure that I'm able to keep up, and to help fill in whatever pockets of ignorance I have. And I was working on a uh, route that was a bit troublesome for me, and no, I wasn't trying to set an arithmetic function to an instance variable. That wasn't happening. But I was having a little difficulty with the implementation of an iteration, and so yeah, that it was like maybe like a 15 minute pair program thing, and to pair on it, and boom, get it figured out. And normally I have kind of like other like more conceptual questions to ask. I mean, I always have something. I'd been working on this thing, both. It was like our one-on-one was like at 10, and so I'd been working on it for the past couple hours, and it just, I again, I wasn't really quite, maybe just like the caffeine just kind of has been taking longer to take hold. I don't know. Um, but I didn't usually I set aside like about 30 minutes before our actual meeting to step back a bit and see, okay, are there any holes that I know that I have, and are there, and what have you. I didn't have that time. It was, hacking away at this thing, trying to using binding not pry, and trying to figure out what the data is doing, and or what I'm doing with the data, to be more specific. And I look at my clock; it's like 10 till, and I'm like, okay, all right, um, all right. I'll just pair with them, and we'll get this knocked out, and I can move on. And so yeah, so yeah, so yeah, that was this week's victories. And what am I looking forward to? So I'm sure there's more to Sinatra than what I've been working on, but well, no, I highly doubt it because Sinatra's pretty darn lightweight. Well, I'm sure that there's a lot more that we can do with Sinatra than what we've already been taught. Yeah, there's that. So I'm sure we'll be getting into more complex things as far as actually working in Sinatra, and so I'm definitely we not this next week, but I believe the week after is our next project week. Uh, I'll have to double check that, but it's coming up pretty quick. So I'm based on just based on experience. I'm thinking the next portfolio project is going to be doing something in Sinatra. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, because I can definitely see a lot of possibilities as far as what I could use this for, and um, nothing has really bubbled up as far as project idea. honestly, the idea for my first portfolio project didn't come until after I read all of the instructions. So yeah, I'm presuming that the same is gonna happen this time around. But anyway, that's all I have for you this week. So I do thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date, please like and subscribe. Feel free to check out the rest of this series. And if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. And I'll see you in the next chapter.